I'm a woman!
I wanted to fly through the screen and throttle him. The banging and waiting for service is quite a way to make a first impression.
The moment she and Gia meet, there's like weird tension between them.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, she used to be fat, so she can clock how fake Gia is being, because when you're the fat girl, you're always ostracized by those bitches.
Yo, it's Gorilla Central out there. Get the fuck up. Juice heads everywhere.
I don't think that he's good for you. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion! Are you kidding me?
I swear to God, don't be what are you throwing the thing on me. I'll hurt you.
Welcome to BoobTube.
Welcome back to BoobTube. Now, this show, I gotta stop choosing shows that are 40 episodes long. Because it is atrociously long, but also there's only a handful of events that happen, and that just... So it just... I don't know. They just need to shorten it. It needs to be short and sweet like a TikTok video.
Yeah. This thing took place over 2 weeks, or 2 months, I think.
3 months. 3 months.
I thought it was like an 8-week thing.
12 weeks.
My God.
They said 12 weeks like 47 times in the last couple episodes.
Yeah.
I know.
How are there 40 episodes out of that? There's not enough content.
No. So, if you don't know what we're doing, which you probably don't because I haven't said it, we're doing Married at First Sight Australia. I wanted a break from the Americans. Yeah. I wanted a break. I wanted to listen to some culture. I don't know if you would call it that. Culture.
Oh no.
Oh no, Cleo. Oh no, Aquamarine. Is it Aquamarine or H2O? Anyways, there's an Australian show with mermaids.
Aquamarine was like an American movie.
That was like a Disney Channel movie.
I think so.
But they could have very well have went to Australia.
Yeah. No, they were all Australian. So, I thought this was like a good... I thought maybe Australians weren't as bad as Americans, but I'm fucking wrong, obviously.
Do you know where Australia came from?
I know, but then again, I know, but I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt.
You thought, as Alissa says, is the grass greener?
No.
Oh,
the grass is not greener.
The grass is not greener.
The grass is not greener.
You guys are going to get a lot of choice accent impersonation.
Yeah.
For this episode.
We're all excellent at accents. I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, I did a poll on my Instagram of whether or not I should go to Juilliard for accents. I got an astounding 80% saying yes.
Yeah.
I think.
Meme.
What motherfucker said no? Who came in hot and said no?
I don't know, because it doesn't show me who voted.
Yes, it does!
Yes,
Does it really?
Yes.
I didn't look at it.
We're gonna fucking put them on blast.
Yeah.
I said yes.
That's why this show is a thing. That's why I've got so much unbridled support.
Oh my God.
I don't know what that is. It was touching me, and then I don't know where it came from.
It's someone's gray hair.
That's probably mine.
It's like 2 feet long.
It is. My hair is really long right now. As you can't tell, except with my ponytail. Oh, God. Okay, I can't do that.
We're too old for the head whip.
So, moving on.
Tell us what this show is about.
That's all gonna be cut out before. So, the show is Married at First Sight. This is an Australian version of a Danish series called...
Gift ved første blik. Gift ved første blik.
Gifte faste blik.
Gift ved første blik.
Dutch is a fake language.
It's Danish.
It's Danish?
Yes.
Are they different?
They are.
All right.
The Dutch out here just catching strays.
Okay, that's it then.
Yeah. Yeah, well...
Can we cut that out too?
We don't want to insult our Dutch audience. So, the show features a group of strangers who participate in a social experiment. Social experiments should be outlawed.
Yes.
And by penalty of death.
Yes.
Like, if I hear another dating show says, oh, this is a social experiment, no.
I think the words social experiment are code for we didn't want to pay them as talent.
Yeah. So, and they were paired together by experts. So they send in interviews, like they do interviews, auditions, and be like, oh, I'm looking for blank, 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 blank. And then you got three people being like, you know, this person works well with this person. And so, Bob's your uncle, then you're married.
Yeah, what are the credentials of these experts?
Do they tell us ever?
John Aiken, Sabina Reed, and Trisha Stratford. Mm-hmm. So John Aiken is a relationship expert. He used to be a cricketer, like a cricket player for Auckland. And yeah.
What does that teach you about relationships?
I don't know.
How to love your bros on the pitch?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Has anyone played cricket?
No. I don't understand
our
it.
resident Brit, have you ever played cricket?
I've never played cricket. I know that my brother-in-law is very fond of cricket. Okay. And I do know that in cricket, when they get rained out, the commentators have to just keep talking over, like, the dead air. And so, like, they'll, like, one time they were just like, oh, look, there's a bird. I wonder what type of bird that is. Like,
wow. Amazing. Riveting stuff.
Yeah. Riveting commentary.
There is a fucking sweet video of, and it's Australian camera guy who's filming cricket, steps away from the camera as the ball's coming towards him, catches the ball with one hand, no glove, sits back down, and he has a cigarette in his other hand, and he does the dragons, like, blows smoke out of his nose, like, sits down, crosses his legs. I was like, that's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Catches it with one hand is pretty baller.
Yeah.
Just plucks it from the sky, dude.
One of the helpers, I just had the word.
Expert?
Thank you. One of the helpers.
experts seems like a bold
yeah.
descriptor.
Don't they usually have some kind of credential or something to be an expert?
I think the Puerto Rican
Phil's
woman.
A real doctor?
Yeah. He used to be.
What was her name? She was the Puerto Rican woman.
Oh, it was Mel Schilling.
No, it was not Mel Schilling. She was the white blonde lady.
Yeah, she passed away.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm talking about. The Puerto Rican woman.
I know, but I thought the context before it was like the woman who died, and I was like, no, it's the fucking blonde woman.
No, the other woman.
Yes. Okay. What about her?
What was her name?
Oh my God!
Name a woman.
Name a woman. No, I refuse to name a woman. Her name was actually different person than I named before. Sexologist Alessandra Rampolla.
Okay, that's
She's
all I was gonna say
Puerto
was that
Rican.
I think she. That's what
I don't think she is.
I looked her up.
Is she Puerto Rican? Oh my God. We have okay.
Nobody knows anything this episode.
No, I don't know.
Looking
Right now.
Okay.
We need to know she's Puerto Rican.
It's not relevant. I was just gonna say I think she's a sexologist.
She is the sexologist.
So what does it have to do with being Puerto Rican?
Because I couldn't remember her name.
I have to move on.
I was trying to distinguish her from the white lady.
Just say the other woman.
The one who didn't die.
The other woman from what? Because I can't just start a conversation with the other
fairness,
lady.
She did say the other woman.
All right. Well, the format is.
No, I'm looking her up.
Okay, let me say the format, and then you can say, because we're on a strict time thing. Okay. We're all spicy today.
She is Puerto Rican.
Okay, she's Puerto Rican. Amazing. Good for her. I'm so sad that Puerto Rico has to be a part of the U.S. Okay.
We love Puerto Rico.
We do love Puerto Rico on this podcast. Couples meet for the first time at the altar before spending their quote-unquote wedding night in a hotel and then embarking on a honeymoon. Upon return, they live together for a period of time and each week decide whether they will continue their relationship at a commitment ceremony where they choose either to stay or to leave. Those who stay make their final decision during the final vows. Sorry. The experts encourage contestants to fully immerse themselves within all stages of the experience. What?
You're allowed to start over.
No, the chaos of this episode is amazing. I love it so much. Maybe I'm gonna chop it up a little bit, but this is bananas.
Okay. Believe it or not, there are some controversies. I know, very hard to believe. Before the first season went to air, an online petition calling for the series to be axed attracted over 15,000 signatures.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, maybe they thought it was an issue. I mean, it is an issue, but for like the wrong reasons.
Is it like destroying the sanctity of marriage or something?
It was gonna say the exact same thing. I was like, I bet you it's the Christians.
The Christians were mad
about the sanctity of marriage.
that their biblical marriage is being
probably
misrepresented and torqued by television.
So contestants have also criticized the show, such as second season participant Simone Lee Brennan described the program as never being portrayed to its full authenticity, suggesting the man she had been paired with, Xavier Forsberg, had been recruited by producers and was seeking a sports presenting male role rather than a relationship. Of course, they're fucking...
Yeah, they're all there to get famous. No one gives a fuck.
Well, actually, I'm gonna show you what's his nuts. Fucking
no nuts on this program.
No nuts on this program.
Get those nuts away from my
Chris. One of the Chris's. He's a huge red flag and a whole issue.
Sort of not the same personality as me, but has the same common interests. So we've got something to bond over and stuff like that. I mean, I was waiting for some service over here.
Did he just knock on the...
Oh, there's more!
You...
There is more. Chris.
David, nice to meet you, mate.
Chris. Hang on, sir. I'm going to have to get all these names anyway. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in.
So Grayson is very attractive.
Has everyone already done that? We've done the old looking for, we're into...
The banging and waiting for service is quite a way to make a first impression.
Yeah. Also, I know he knows that he's going... I am very certain the producers have told him to... Like, you're going to go up the elevator, there's a table, all the men are there. Whatever.
Yeah. Douche it up.
And but then I'm sure they're like loving the fact that he's just douching it up.
He's such a douche.
Such a fucking douchebag.
Look at his douchey little lips, dude.
I know.
His little recessive chin, dude.
Yep. His ears take up more than a third of his face. And they're not very big ears.
How many people said something that they don't mean? Chris, I'm from Melbourne. I tend to make a really strong first impression. Being my newbie? All nice. People really love me or hate me.
What turns you off?
Fake tan, needy, and fat people. There's a reason people are going on this show. There's a reason you got experts doing it.
Yeah.
What? Experts.
You're just insulting the show.
Yeah.
If that's a qualification.
Oh, but the producers are fucking drooling over that.
I know.
Oh, I know.
They're just like, that's gonna make amazing fucking TV.
Just a nasty man.
Yeah.
Nasty man. Nasty. And he gets worse. He gets worse.
Kind of where you'd like to connect, and
is it getting up?
Is it getting up?
The first time you meet someone.
You just met Chris.
How's your dick? Yeah. Also, that
looks
that
massive.
is
I hate that noise.
How do you?
All about the
Is that
personality,
how
surely.
you?
what's going to be your
Oh my
red
god.
flag? Almost a deal breaker. Have you got one?
Overweight for me.
I wanted to fly through the screen and throttle him.
I know. Like, I get that people can't help what body types they're attracted to, but he just keeps harping on it, you know?
Because that's the way he speaks about women, that he's got no chance.
Grayson.
That's the way he speaks about women.
Yeah. Also, what is that noise for stirring the pot? I would think like clink, 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 clink,
Yeah,
clink,
it's
clink,
like
clink.
he's stirring a pot of oatmeal. And
like
it's bubbling.
It's so
like, really
fucking thick. It's like... I did not like that noise. When I first heard that noise, I was like, ooh. So, that's exactly what these producers are looking for. They're looking for scumbags like Chris. Because when I saw this, and then we saw Rachel, who is, I think the only person who's considered like plus size.
I'd say she's mid-size.
She is mid-size.
Like, yeah.
I think everyone on the show is extremely skinny, and
Yeah.
I think Rachel's probably the only like regular sized person. Like Alissa was extraordinarily thin. Like, you could see her bones sticking out at points. I would, like with Rachel, and I was so afraid
that they were gonna set Rachel up with him.
really thought they were gonna.
I was gonna be like, I do not. Like, if they do that, this is like another level of evil, more evil than fucking TLC.
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot. TLC fucking sticks a camera in people, 600-pound people, or people who have dwarfism, and be like, dance.
Yeah.
So.
Mummy, look at these Australians. They're being forced to get married, Mummy.
Okay. At the show's commitment ceremonies, each contestant chooses to remain in the production or withdraw, the latter of which the contestant's partner must agree to mutually. This has been criticized as sending the worst possible message to people who may be in a toxic relationship. Due to interpersonal complexities in season 10, contestants Caitlin McConville and Josh White were permitted to withdraw without input from their respective partners. Some of the contestants on the show have also spoken out against the program, claiming it to be fake. Well, obviously.
Yeah, that's no shit. It's reality TV.
Reality TV. Including Dean Wells from season 5. Other former contestants have been abused in the street, received death threats online, attempted suicide, or have been taken to a psychiatric hospital.
It's not that serious, you guys. It's not that serious. I don't understand that level of, like, obsession, particularly with reality television.
Yeah.
Like, these are not celebrities. Like, very few of them go on to become, like, real celebrities, and even to do that to celebrities, don't do that either. But like, these are just regular people. Like, they go and they do this for 3 months and then they go back to whatever their job is,
unless they get like a fucking modeling contract or whatever, or
Right.
they end up becoming just reality TV stars and hop
Right.
around from like reality TV to reality TV.
I can't imagine wanting that life.
No, I
just
can't either.
The grifter lifestyle. I can't.
You don't want to get the buccal fat sucked out of your face. You don't want to look like a fucking psychoplastic person like 7 years from now.
I don't want to look like Skeletor.
It makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. All these like young girls are getting the buccal fat removal, and I'm like, just wait. You're gonna lose all your collagen. You're gonna lose all your fat in your face, and you're gonna look like a wastrel.
Yep. So this is done by the BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation, not the big black cocks. Allegations that Married at First Sight Australia stars were not told about their on-screen partner's previous drug and violence convictions are serious and disturbing.
That's how I found out about this show.
Yeah.
That's why I brought it up, and that's why I got picked.
I don't like that at all.
No. So...
Were there any from this season that you can...
No, it doesn't tell me.
Okay.
Channel 4 commissioned an external review into contributor welfare on... this is Married at First Sight UK. 9 of the Married at First Sight Australia stars told the BBC... Well, also Australia, fuck, I'm an idiot. Okay. Told the BBC they wanted to show to improve its background checks and to stop allowing individuals with previous convictions on the show. Reacting to our investigation, a spokesperson for the Australian Communications and Media Authority, ACMA, told the BBC it acknowledges the serious and disturbing matters raised by former participants on the show.
Okay.
So there was actually a scrapped couple from this season.
Okay. This season?
Yeah.
How much worse could they be than the people who made it onto this season?
Well, there's Annika, please forgive me, Karun Gelkar, and groom Micah Lomu's story was scrapped because producers made the call after rumors began circulating on TikTok that Micah had been violent towards an ex-partner. He denied the claims, and his bride Annika said she only received messages on social media labeling him as manipulative, but there were no receipts of SA or domestic violence.
I feel like most people wouldn't go out on a limb and message a stranger about that.
Yeah, no one.
For no reason.
Yeah. So that is the explanation of the show. Now we're just going to go straight into clips because...
Let's go.
I'm not going to go through every single fucking episode because there's 40 episodes. And they were all the same.
It's a dating show. They meet. They have to live together. They decide whether they're going to stay together every couple weeks. Like,
So I'm going to talk about Philip and Stella, because they were the most normal, and Stella was the most self-actualized. I liked her a lot because I was like, oh wow, she's actually like a normal person. Same thing with Rachel. Rachel seemed a little kooky, but really nice.
Yeah, she seemed very sweet.
Seemed warm.
Very down to earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here is Philip and Stella. They're at the commitment ceremony, and they are just talking about being in love.
Philip, when you're with Stella, how does she make you feel?
Yeah, we're just, like, when I'm with her, she just makes me
Love
feel
the bob.
like I'm at home. Well, like, I can't really fault you. You're definitely making the experience that it is and should be. And, I'm not really going anywhere, so I'm just going to hang around.
Stay, smiley face.
I think these little wallets looked so cheap. They looked like the cheap
like restaurants.
Yeah, when they hand you the bill.
It looked even cheaper. It looked like the thing that comes with your checkbook, the like the cheap little like flappy thing. Like
yeah. Oh, a little heart.
With your checkbook. No, nobody. If we have any young audience members, they have no fucking clue.
Let us know in the comments if you know what a checkbook is.
Crumble into dust and throw away. I know what you're talking about, though.
Up until 2019, I had to pay my rent with a check.
True.
Amazing.
Yeah, I guess I had to do that as well.
That's I'm not going to go on about Philip and Stella. They're still engaged. They're out living their life. Congratulations. At least it worked for one person. Now, I'm moving on to Steven and Rachel. I thought Steven had his flaws. He wasn't very affectionate.
No.
As much as she wanted.
Yeah.
They still, like, it was a very, like, almost platonic, like, the way that they interacted, but I think she wanted more sexual encounters, and he was just not into it.
I was, like, very worried at first because Steven was a mommy's boy.
Oh, that scared me. That frightened me.
And he was such a mommy's boy.
That frightens me.
That frightened me.
And, like, it was clear from, like, the interactions we saw with his mother that is, like, fostered within him. Like, yeah.
So I wonder why, like, if that maybe contributed to his, like, inability to have, like, that, like, physical and emotional intimacy with, like, another woman that's not his mother.
I do wonder. Yeah, I think maybe he was also just, like, I got the sense he was, like, a little bit on the spectrum and was just awkward and, like, didn't quite know how to...
He seemed very lovely.
Yeah.
And it seemed like they would have worked out if maybe in another universe.
Yeah.
But, because,
if they met at another time, perhaps.
Not on camera.
She looks beautiful.
She does look gorgeous.
And he looks a little cute.
I loved how she couldn't stop nervous laughing through the entire ceremony.
I would be doing the exact same thing.
Good. Give you a hug.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, I'm Stephen.
Nice to meet
Her
you,
boobs
Stephen.
look
I'm
incredible in
Rachel.
that dress.
I know.
So listen, how you feeling?
I'm fine.
Fine.
She's so cute. She has a cat named Crookshanks.
Absolutely. But here we are. He looks so handsome in his suit. I was so excited.
He just has such a lovely big smile.
I'm not really nervous. I've almost hit the deck twice now. So...
Still finding your sea legs.
Well, I'm a boatie, so... and I'm still finding my sea legs.
Do you think a producer was there like, hurry it up?
Was his mom there in white?
Oh, God.
No. Close.
Oh, God.
Close. Rachel does bring up a good point, and I feel like this is when the cracks finally show. Very fine, thin cracks, not like a big eruption of everything that goes wrong. Like
I'm hating every metaphor in this episode.
The cracks. Yeah.
I fully thought you said erection, so...
Like a volcano erection, okay? Goddamn. Wait. Eruption.
I was like, what's a volcano erection? I'm scared.
Eruption, not erection.
God.
Oh my God.
The erection of Mount Vesuvius. God damn. Okay, moving on.
Sure. Cute. Oh dear.
I guess I really want to know how you feel about me being your match. I've just felt, I guess, tonight when...
I hate when it takes
Sorry, I feel
them
really bad bringing this up, so I'm like...
30 minutes to say one thing.
This is why I watched it on 1.5 times speed.
I don't remember getting a compliment from you on how I look today.
You can't tell your wife she's pretty?
Like, just a simple, you look great. I don't remember getting that at all. It probably seems really small, but like...
How hard is it?
I was like, oh my gosh, maybe he's just not that into me, and yeah.
And she gave context earlier that
really
like
sorry
she'd
you
never
felt
had
that
a
way.
partner
I'm really sorry.
tell her she was beautiful.
gorgeous
She'd
today.
been in like situationships for the past
fantastic.
several years because
And
no
I'm
one
really
wanted to
sorry
commit
that
to
I didn't
her.
say it when it mattered.
Yeah.
I feel really shit, and I feel like that is a really bad thing on my behalf, and I really dropped the ball there as a groom. I'm a bit disappointed in myself. Yeah, I feel bad.
At least he seems very remorseful for doing
He does.
that. The
He
bare
does.
minimum.
And I, not that it's my mistake to excuse, but I would be willing to cut him a little bit more slack because he was probably also super nervous as
Yeah.
well. Like, he didn't seem like he was at ease whatsoever.
Yeah, and like you can kind of tell with the others, like if they're like feeling a little uncomfortable when they like meet each other, but he was just like so happy to see her.
Yeah.
Like he was thrilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looked beautiful.
She did. And
she looked really beautiful.
She looks very beautiful at the very end, too.
And her veil, I'm sorry for the
No.
first wedding, her veil when she came in with the tiny like little net of pearls over top of it, I was like, that's lovely.
Yeah.
No holding back.
He needed to put his hair back, though.
He needed to trim those bangs.
Hand in hand with you.
Just cut them.
Ready to keep building something messy, something beautiful, something real.
I think his mom cuts his hair.
Entirely
I think so. With a bowl.
So today, I'm standing here to tell you that I choose you.
Cap. They broke up.
I choose your smile, your laugh, your fire.
He broke up with her.
Did he do this on camera or after?
After.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
He wouldn't like, he didn't want to make any sacrifices in
Yeah.
terms of like his life that he had built for himself as a single person before this, because they lived, I think she said, almost 1,000 kilometers away.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And he wasn't willing to relocate.
These are all conversations they needed to have before they moved out of like the little house
And
hotel.
she tried to have this conversation with him at
Yeah.
one of like the last check-ins with the experts, where she was like extremely emotional, talking
Yeah.
about how she's worried that he's just gonna leave her because it's gonna be too much of a burden for him with the way that his life is set up to make time for her and to prioritize her. And I
Yeah.
guess he didn't.
Nope. Moving on.
This happens a lot in Love is Blind as well. Like, there was a couple
Yeah.
we watched on Love is Blind who, like, made it down the aisle, but then, like, neither of them was willing to move or change their lifestyle in any way.
Yeah, it's not...
It's a big ask. And actually, Chris and Sam, one of the very few same-sex couples, they had this sort of issue because Chris is, I think, 4 years older than Sam. He has a farm and everything like that. And in one of the commitment ceremonies, he just basically told the experts, he was like, yeah, this is going to happen. Bang, 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 bang,
Oh,
bang.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Without even really talking with Sam about it.
Yeah.
And
totally blindsided him in front of everyone.
And I feel bad for Sam because Chris gets like a little angry at the fact that he's being, you know, I don't know, talk to me about this.
Like challenged, perhaps. Like
Yeah.
someone's
Yeah.
kind of like is not just like accepting what he says as
Yeah,
like this
like,
is what's happening.
He's like, yeah, like in an ideal world. I'm like, okay, but like in your ideal world, not
Yeah.
in Sam's ideal world. Like the compromise is kind of the whole point here.
Yeah.
You know, everyone knows me as an empath. Like, I am quite empathetic
XX.
to people, and I didn't realize
There's a
that
big
you
thing.
felt
If people
like
call
I
themselves
was not showing
empaths,
any
absolutely not.
They are not empaths.
Do you know who ruined it for me personally? Was Shane Dawson.
So you need more empathy about the
I'm an
living
empath.
situation.
No, you're fucking
No,
not.
you're not.
You put
No, you're not. You have borderline personality and you just mirror everyone around you.
I am sad. I'm disappointed. This is all stemmed from the comment that I made on the couch Sam's upset that I didn't consult him prior to thinking about this.
Of course.
I thought it was cute. I thought it was admirable that I had thought ahead of the experiment. He obviously feels different.
You thought it was admirable.
No.
It'd be nice if you thought about it and then spoke to Sam and was like, what are your thoughts?
Right.
Instead, he just, like, went in front of everybody they know right now because they're all living together, being like, this is what the plan will be. And Sam's like,
this is brand new information.
The empath thing always makes me laugh because I agree, it's definitely a red flag, but like it's like if you ask someone to like elaborate on that, they're gonna give you even more bullshit.
Oh
just like, I knew I was an empath because I went to Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. And
yeah, so that's just one of the couples. They didn't work out.
I would feel so disrespected as his partner if he was just essentially speaking for me, talking over me.
Yeah.
And when we're supposed to be consulting about things and like other people are listening to our conversation.
Yeah. This is in an open room.
Yeah.
Full of other people.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like maybe we should quickly talk about sort of Alissa and David very quickly because about them briefly and not really dive into what I call the Beck saga.
Yeah, okay.
So
more just like about Alissa and David, the core of them, as opposed to like all the drama around them.
Yeah.
I can't see the clips, but how often do they make everybody sit in the therapy cuck chairs and watch people get
every week.
Okay.
Every week.
Do you have clips of that going on?
Oh, that's going to be happening next. Yeah.
I just asked because I can't see it. I assumed that was the thing, but when I briefly saw, I wasn't sure if that was like this week we're gonna fuck you guys up, and then
they do that. They do that a fair amount.
They do just like throwing random stuff for them to do.
They do challenges and
tasks. They have to do tasks. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
So
her wedding dress, gorgeous. Her earrings, my ideal earrings.
Stunning. She looked stunning.
She looks mean though. She looks mad. She looks PO.
She pulled a fast one on us.
Alissa.
Alissa. Not be joined in marriage. Please speak now, or forever hold your peace.
I'm really, really sorry. What's she saying? What's she saying?
Oh my god.
I don't think I can marry you.
And then this goes on for so long.
It does. It takes like 10 minutes.
She's looking at her, and they're looking at each other, and then she's looking at her, and she's looking at him.
Every episode was a year long.
It was.
Yeah.
That's completely understandable.
Not until you get on one knee and propose to me first.
This was a power move. And
it was.
That was his exact... I would have felt the exact same way. No, and she knows it too. Look at her face. Yeah. She knows it.
Although...
I had really mixed feelings about it because, like, I was like, yes, she's doing a power move, but he's, like, doing a weird power move back where, like, he thinks it means he's not a man if he does it.
Right.
Like, I didn't like his reasons for not liking it.
It's also... I didn't think of it as a power move because I don't know what I was thinking. Probably like, oh god, I wish this episode was over, but I was like, oh, she's just being funny, haha. And then he just wouldn't get down on one knee.
But it's like, that's an indication of like where their whole relationship goes as well, because like she says, oh, I'm just being funny. And he's like, no, you hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I'm just such a funny, quirked up white girl. Like, I'm just so funny, haha. And he's like, I'm trying to tell you how that made me feel.
Yeah.
And you're just...
So.
Oh, you know, just the way things are set up.
He looks amazing in green, though. I do have to say.
He does. He wears a maroon suit later that looks really beautiful.
We'll see.
You're not gonna get down on one knee and propose to me first?
Eventually.
Like, not on our wedding day?
I know you got pretty blue eyes, but, you know, I can,
No, I'm not gonna marry you until you get down on one knee and ask me to marry you.
Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. I'm kind of getting hot about it, though.
It will happen eventually.
It is like a push and pull.
Yeah.
Then he finally does.
Yeah, but like you've condensed this. This was like 5 minutes.
It was. I had to condense it.
It was fucking brutal.
Because this episode would have been
12 hours
Yeah.
long.
12 hours long.
Honestly, in this episode, a lot of what put me off David wasn't David himself. It was his friends talking about Alissa.
Oh, yeah. His friends fucking hated her.
Yeah. And, like their big issue with her is that she took the Lord's name in vain. Because she said, Jesus fucking Christ.
He comes from a very religious background. So before we go to break, I'm just going to show you David and Alissa break up.
I'm not walking away because I've stopped loving you, Alissa. I'm walking away because loving you shouldn't mean losing myself.
In 3 months, like we initially discussed. You said you'd move, that we'd make it work.
He walked
It
away.
sounded
He
perfect,
stalked off, honey.
but something in my heart felt off. Wanted it more. You are strong. You are kind. You are compassionate. You are a leader. But standing here today, I can only be honest. I love you, David, for who you are, but not for me.
Oh.
Which, this all surprised me so much because they seemed to be really close.
Yeah, they seemed really solid for a lot of the clips we saw.
They did. And, like, when the whole Beck-Mageddon was going on, they closed ranks and they circled the wagons and they were like, this bitch is crazy.
Yeah.
We are not going to let her drive a wedge between us.
No.
And then they had their big blowout fight, and I think it was very childish that her biggest issue was that he took his ring off. Like, it's a symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ultimately, its meaning is ascribed by you.
Yeah.
He took it off because he was frustrated. He knew it would hurt her feelings, which, okay, fair, that's not very nice to do.
No.
But then she pulls, like, a full-blown, like, adult temper tantrum.
Yeah.
And just, like, rips her mic off, throws it on the ground, stalks out of the hotel, walks out. And he, like, really agonized over what to say to her.
Yeah.
And you could tell that he was trying to be, like, considerate and heartfelt, but also be like, I can't do this because you're going to wear me down to a stump.
Yeah, there was the one scene, because I didn't watch the whole series by any means, I couldn't do it, but the one scene where I saw that there were really, like, some issues that were not going to get resolved was he was trying to tell her about a way she had upset him, and he just kept talking over her while he was literally trying to say, like, you don't let me get a word in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I think we should leave it there.
Okay.
And we're gonna just go straight into Beck's saga.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We are back with Married at First Sight Australia. Australia!
That's not a knife.
This is a knife. Yes, Josh? I see the microphone.
He seemed like he has something he wants to say.
Oh no!
I
was. You played a clip where clearly it did not go well for the couple, and when he was like asking if she'd marry him, then she just starts like apologizing. I was like waiting through that 10-second pause. I just wanted to. No. To be what she said.
So,
no, I can't marry her.
I can't marry her.
Okay, these vows took me out. These were the craziest vows I've ever heard in my life.
So, I know I said before the break that we'd be going into the Beck saga, but I feel like it's important to talk about fucking Tyson.
So to my wife, I'm here to find love. At the age of 30, I'm ready. My life is set, the family home, the car, the foundations are already in place. All I've been missing is you. I hold traditional values close to my heart. I see myself as a provider and a protector, and I long for a partner who embodies grace, loyalty, and femininity. I stand firmly by my beliefs, and I won't waver on them. If the person across from me today embraces woke culture, we'll have a problem.
Who puts woke culture in their vows?
Oh, God. She is like I feel like she is like
Also,
a Republican, but like not a trad wife.
But also fucking Cap, because like they called him out on the couch where they were like, you asked for someone who was like ambitious and driven and like
Yeah.
And, like, basically all the things that he wanted to be a power couple, like a career power couple, and then what he actually wanted was a stay-at-home wife.
So let's go to Tyson versus the therapists. And this is basically...
This was grotesque.
This was the sort of cock room of therapies.
With that, John, I felt like I had everyone against me, obviously, at the dinner table.
He's talking about a dinner that they
I
had.
felt like Steph didn't sort of support me in my...
Really?
Very quiet. And I get it, she's a female, like, yeah, so she probably wouldn't get too argumentative.
She's a female.
Thank you, God, for making me gay.
Oh my God.
Because if I had to deal with a man like that, I'd be catching charges. Because there would be a dead man and I'd be in prison.
Ah.
A female.
A female.
A female.
This boggles my mind so much because it's like, we have a word for adult human woman, and that's woman.
Yeah.
Like we already have a word for that. Like do you know how upset he would be if I walked into that room and started talking about, oh, males are like this, males are like that.
Oh, he'd lose his
He would
fucking
lose
shit.
his, I'm not a male, I'm a man.
Yeah.
Act like one.
So you're saying that she doesn't meet your needs in a number of ways?
He looks like a Nazi. I'm sorry, he looks
He
like
does.
a Nazi.
Yes.
I find it very confusing, to be honest.
It's the buzzed
because
hair.
I think when I think back to like Tyson's vows and what he spoke about, what he wants from a woman, I feel like I do check a fair few of the criteria that he described.
Such as?
Someone who's like goal-driven, ambitious, but he
I
doesn't like any
feel
of that.
that he's not looking for that. He is looking in his vows. He said woke culture.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't want to admit it out loud how he feels about women in power.
Yeah.
Because obviously I feel like you'd probably consider her to be like
And listen,
a
you
Republican.
can be a powerful woman and a stay-at-home mom. Like, you can be an
Yeah.
ambitious, powerful woman, and your ambition can be raising fucking kick-ass kids. But, like,
Yeah.
But what he wants is not that.
No, he wants a submissive woman, and then, yeah. So it just continues, dude.
And he keeps trying to like attack her femininity, and I'm like, can we look at her, please? Can we look at what she's wearing, her hair and makeup, her nails, her dainty little gold jewelry?
Mm-hmm.
She's extremely feminine
Too
presenting.
masculine for Tyson.
Yeah,
As you can see, she talks very pretentious.
Well, that's new.
Pretentious.
She
talks pretentious.
I'm so sick of her talking down to me
Not
like
pretentiously, just
You
pretentious.
say she's offending you by the way she speaks to you. Have you heard how you speak to her?
Mhm.
Last night at the dinner party, you called her a temporary wife.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
You said if I liked her more, I might pay for the full dinner bill.
That's so disgusting. So
Yeah.
if you want to pay a woman for her company, there are services that provide that, and you don't have to emotionally
Yeah.
torture another woman who's like thinking that she's gonna try and have a life with you.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to just pay for sex, you can.
Yeah,
You can.
Yeah,
You
because
could.
that's what he said at the dinner. He said that if he was attracted to a woman he was on a date with, he would pay the full dinner bill, but if he wasn't attracted to her, he'd only pay his meal.
Yeah. So let's continue
Another
on.
word to describe this ideal partner that I
Submissive.
think is a little bit concerning.
Ooh,
Using
get
the
'em.
word submissive. So when you're saying here to Steph, in front of Steph, I want a submissive woman, you're saying, I want to be with someone who will lie down, give up their rights, not try to have their needs met, who will make the relationship all about you and your needs.
I'm not saying that.
You are.
You're saying that.
You actually are saying that.
Okay,
Get
but
'em.
I'm
You're
not.
using the word submissive.
Yeah, well, maybe. I've
What
got the
else do you mean by
submissive
submissive?
wrong.
No, what other word did you mean in its place though? Like, maybe if you meant another word, what is the other word? Docile? Like a cow?
Timid?
Yeah. He wants, like I said, he wants a woman who's probably barefoot and pregnant, but can also pay the bills because obviously he's not making enough money. And
if he can't pay for the whole dinner.
No, obviously not. So let's just
You're
finish up
saying
with
that
him,
you
'cause I'm
want to
tired
be
of
with
this
someone
bitch.
who doesn't challenge you.
Essentially.
Essentially. There.
Can I ask why?
Because I just feel like it just creates conflict in a relationship.
Every relationship.
All the other men are cringing.
Yeah.
That's saying all the other men are cringing.
And that's saying,
have
like you said, that's saying a lot.
But more importantly, you're not superior to Steph.
I've never said
Let him know.
Well, you're behaving as though you are.
Let him know. Let him. Get him. Get him.
Stephanie, are you attracted to Tyson?
I mean, physically, yeah.
He looks like a Nazi. No.
Looks like a Nazi.
But personality, absolutely not.
I think what she meant with like the woke culture, I think she meant that she doesn't want trans people in bathrooms. I think assumptions because she doesn't like the woke culture,
right?
Which apparently human rights is part of the woke culture, but I'm not diving deep into it. I think she's like a working
she's like
Republican.
uncomfy with gay people, and he's like, I want us to go back to the 17th century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was Tyson. That was it's like talking about Tyson is like having the most like the crumpled cigarette at the bottom of your purse as like an appetizer.
Yeah.
It's gross. It's probably soggy, full of weird liquids.
Yeah.
It's something we have to get through.
Yeah.
If you really...
This is my last cigarette and I must smoke it.
Yeah.
I must.
So, I think it's time to get into the Beck saga. But first, let's meet Beck.
I feel like she started off so well.
Mm-hmm. She started off, yeah.
I feel like initially she came across quite well.
I thought she was like a little cringy, but I was like, you know what?
I was fine with her in the first episode, and then literally the next time we saw her, she was a hellion.
Yeah.
Or I don't even
Yeah.
She was awful. She was awful.
She has like a bunny face, which would be cute on anyone else, but when her personality is such dog shit.
And when she gets like surprised, she holds her face and mouth in such a peculiar way.
Yeah.
Like how she holds her face muscles.
Sorry. Straight ahead. I need all the help I can get.
It seemed like she was humble
Mm-hmm.
in sort of sense. Like, yeah, I need help, whatever. But then she's like, I'm the best fucking thing ever that happened to this dude.
Mm-hmm. She was calling her husband mid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is insane. If my partner called me mid, I was like, okay, go find less because...
Yeah. Well, that was Beck. And so throughout the thing, I feel like Beck wants to be that girl's girl, but she hates women.
Oh, she fucking hates women. She...
Yeah.
Absolutely. She hates everybody.
She does hate everybody.
Something tells me, because Beck divulged that she wasn't always the beauty standards, and that's fine. Like,
yeah,
and the Western beauty standards is crappy anyways, so
yeah. And like in the first episode, like I was sort of like, because like you see immediately the moment she and Gia meet, there's like weird tension between them.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, she used to be fat, so she can clock how fake Gia is being, because when you're the fat girl, you're always ostracized by those bitches. But like then I was like, oh no, you are just you're somehow even worse.
Yeah. Something tells me like it's awful the fact that she was bullied, but it was also sort of the fact that like even if she was conventionally attractive back then, which she looked fine, but it was just like she would probably still be ostracized because of her personality.
Yeah. I think Beck's biggest problem is she seems like she has low self-esteem about not being picked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she's just carried that through her whole life. Like, I'm 35. It just popped up. She said she's also 35.
Yeah.
I, too, have pain about not being picked, okay? But I try my best not to, like, insert that into my adult relationships.
Yeah.
Like, that's my own pain. Like, I'm going to write in my journal. I'm going to talk to my therapist. Like, I'm not going to project my poor feelings about myself onto other people and then make them other people's fault. Like, you're making me feel this way. Yeah. No, honey, you woke up this morning and you felt that way.
Yeah. So without with Beck, we have to talk about Gia, because a lot of the fucking strife that happens in the show happens from them both.
I can't with her. I can't with her.
It was hot and cold with me with Gia.
Yeah.
But here she comes.
My husband, he's got to keep up with me. I will keep him on his toes. I'm not easy, but with men I always get my way. It's easy to know why. Beautiful fake tits. He's going to listen to me, isn't he?
And then
the Ave Maria
tossing
with her
tit
tits.
jiggles. There they go.
She does have great boobs.
And why is she just eating
And I definitely take pride in my
unflavored? And she just got her lips done, by the way.
Mhm.
Those are, you can see
Yeah.
the injection marks.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just.
Listen, she was like, they talk about like people judging her for having, you know, fake tits. She's like, I don't care because whatever. And I'm like, amazing.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't care.
Yeah.
But when your personality is also dog shit, it's like, it's hard to kind of back you up.
I can just tell this room is full of women wearing the kind of like perfume that is like nauseating.
But not like
It's all
bad.
Victoria's
I'm not
Secret
like, wow,
perfume.
she's
Yeah.
hot. Sorry, I'm squishing it. Tell me about you. When you're done.
Oh. Okay.
In this situationship, but he moved on.
Yeah. Oh, babe, I've never been broken up with. I leave every guy, like, bit of a man eater.
And I could see the look on fucking Beck's face.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like Beck feels like she's always been like overlooked.
Mhm.
And so when she's not the fucking center of attention, she's just like, oh my god, she doesn't know how to fucking handle herself.
She's like, how do I make this about me?
Yeah. So let's just get straight into her just acting like an absolute fool. Like, babe, what were you thinking?
I don't like yelling.
You do it
if you
so
don't
much.
Yell across
So
that table, you can't. No one's gonna hear you. It was crazy. At the end of the day, my whole purpose of that dinner party was to clear my husband's name, and I did that. So we're stronger than ever, as per usual, which is great.
She seems
Had each
so
other's
uncertain.
backs, which is good.
I don't want to be going to every dinner party just sitting there thinking all I'm going to do is have to back my missus because she's arguing tonight.
Yeah. So
Do you love those nails?
And I love her emerald ring. She wears almost every episode. And I'm
Mhm.
like, that's a real emerald.
Yeah. So basically the whole sort of backstory is Beck is just inserting herself into fucking everyone else's relationship, saying she's a girl's girl, but then going back and saying the most heinous shit, like in a group text. So let's just go straight to the text. So there was another contestant that left because she decided not to stay, and her husband also decided not to stay. So this person sent the text messages to Alissa, and this is what they said about Alissa. So I'm going to play this clip, and then I'm going to recite the text messages, and then we'll have a picture up for our visual viewers at home in fancy 180p.
180.
That's how I was watching this show
1080
on that website, honey.
Fuck. Let's just fucking roll it.
Juliet felt passionate enough to send me the receipts that she was going to show the experts about the language that was used behind my back, mine and David's back. And I can tell you right now that what I just read was disgusting. I'm actually pretty dumbfounded.
This is what Beck has said. Context, this is about Alissa and fucking David. So, she said, fuck them, or was it? And then Brooke says, which is another person, which I will bring up because this Brooke is like another fucking crazy ass person. Saying, fuck off, he's fake, about David. And then Beck says, the only fake cunts in this place are those 2 cunt-licking Christian influencer wannabe cunts. And then the person, which I feel is Gia, saying, I love you girls too, and like a little heart. Like this emoji.
Yeah.
Not like the actual heart emoji,
Well,
but
like the hand
the
heart
hand's
emoji,
doing this.
I've never felt so fucking old trying to decipher that text conversation when you showed that to us.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I'm having a stroke.
Yeah,
I don't think I read the whole thing and I was like, maybe it's just because I haven't seen these people. I think that's the disconnect of like just not knowing.
They
So
are
I was
all
like,
in their 30s.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean they're not immature as fuck.
They are immature as fuck. So Brooke says, apparently he stood there holding Andrew Tate's hand. Don't love that, David. And then Beck says, literally in Love Queens, probably about David and Andrew Tate. And then Beck says, you know that Alissa probably isn't a bad girl, but her head is so far up her fucking ass, she doesn't even realize what a cunt she actually is. Babe, 0 people. And she's a rat. Then someone says, nah, I don't care, LOL, don't like her, never will. And then Beck says, she told Married at First Sight about Ali messaging her. What a rat. And then another person says, she's a rat, I don't fuck with people like that. And then Beck says, no fucking way. Looking at these images, like the text messages, they're gross.
Mm-hmm.
They're not nice. I thought Beck was going to say something worse.
Yeah, I really thought something like racist was gonna come out.
I
like
thought so,
that's
too.
what I thought, because everyone just kept using the word vile to describe them.
Yeah,
and I was like, they are bad, they are rude and hurtful, but like I was like kind of like, I felt like they built them up even more than they should have been.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we shouldn't be talking about your relationship anyway.
No.
No.
Beck, this is 2 weeks in a row where you are coming for Alissa.
Well, I didn't come for Alissa last night. I had something to say to Gia, and Gia was the one that got her phone and read the messages. So I actually haven't come for Alissa last night.
But why are you talking about their relationship?
Do you know what? You're right. And
I know I'm right. But what I don't know is why you're doing that.
She never answers that.
She
question.
never
does.
that.
And then this is
she doesn't know why she's doing it.
This is the next day.
Gia went to the effort of this week sending a screenshot of that group chat to Juliet. She's a vicious, vile little cow. Earlier on in this experiment, I was expressing my frustration to people I thought were my friends, but the texts
Girl, you don't
aren't
have any
relevant.
friends.
The problem is Gia. You're the one that's instigated it. You're the one that sent them.
No,
She
bitch,
knows no
you're the one
accountability
who
for her
fucking
actions.
wrote
She
it in the
actually-
first
I believe
place.
that she doesn't actually even think that she's done anything wrong.
And again, she's just
I
displacing her own mistake onto another person. Sorry, go ahead.
I think she's getting drunk and then she's being bitchy, and then like the next day, like this happens later with like her like meet up with Gia. Like she gets drunk, she like slags off her husband, and then the next day she's like, oh, I kind of like feel bad about how I did that. I'm like, no, like this is the real you. Like,
yeah, no. So it's always at the fucking dinner parties. Every single week, I think they have a fucking dinner party, and then they always talk about what the fuck ever, and then it's always Beck getting super loud, really fucking pissed off about something, and let's just watch.
She's an angry drunk. She's a mean drunk.
At the start of this experiment that went on for weeks and weeks and weeks.
No, wait, everyone hates you, babe. That's why. You roll your eyes. That's why we don't like you.
I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Leave me alone.
Oh, shut up. You talk shit about Alissa non-stop, babe. So let's pull up the receipt, shall we? Went home for the weekend. Turmoil in the relationship.
I can guarantee you she still thinks she did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. She's just being a right bitch.
This is like you doing a crime. This is like if I did a murder. Like I murdered someone.
Yeah.
And then you told on me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, how could you do this to me? Now I have to go to prison. I did the murder.
Yep.
What? It was I did it first.
Yeah.
It's not your fault that you were like, this is messed up.
Yeah, because she's like, how dare Gia bring it up? How dare Gia send it to Juliet? How dare Juliet send it to Alissa?
She wouldn't have anything to send if you didn't say it.
Yeah. I want to go on. This is another little, I guess, Gia moment, but this happened with Brooke, who is also in the group chat. Brooke left because her and her husband didn't work out. So here we go. And so this is, for people who don't remember, this is Stella, our very unproblematic queen alongside Rachel. So Stella is, her first language, she's from Eastern Europe. I can't remember where Lithuania. She's originally from Lithuania.
Tiny country.
Tiny country. But she's, you know what? She's been in Australia for a while, but like, listen, like, English isn't her first language, so sometimes, you know, she might need to take, I don't know, a couple time to, like, understand what people are saying. But she's bilingual, she's great. I can barely speak one fucking language, so here we go.
You need to have a clue and realize that I'm standing up for myself because I see someone like you. I'm so deep. I don't think you're deep, I just think you're dumb.
Oh.
I really felt like you just played the victim card there, so I don't get it.
Do you notice how much time you've been talking and I haven't said a word?
Yeah.
That's childish.
Great comeback.
And then Gia's fucking laughing because she's like, what the fuck ever.
Sorry, when you zoom out and we just see Gia's lips.
Yeah.
Traumatizing.
I know, eh? So, continuing on, it's Stella holds herself with such fucking grace that I'm like, she is a better woman than I am because I'm launching myself across that fucking table.
100%.
And just absolutely just... those extensions are getting ripped out.
Oh, 100%.
Like, she's gonna be bald by the time I'm done with her because I would not... My anger issues could not, like, fuck. Come on.
Talk, like... I will not talk with you if you don't listen, okay?
That was not... No, being...
Can you just listen for a minute? My intention wasn't... Do you understand English is my second language? You understand that, yeah?
I'm not saying that, you're saying that. So I don't know what you're on
No,
about.
you're rolling eyes. I feel like I speak too slow for you. You're this, like, very razzly-dazzly girl.
I still don't know where you're getting at.
You're very abrasive.
She is. She's very fucking abrasive. She's a bitch. The worst fucking person ever. And then we're gonna end with Stella being the absolute goat. Because, like I said, she's a better woman than I am. And this is also Gia fucking harping in.
And what you've done all night, we're barking on other women.
Barking, babe. That's lovely. Why don't you get back in your kennel, babe? Hey?
Right across the fucking table.
You know what, babe? I think you're a very rude bitch.
Listen. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't have time for people who bark. I don't have time for people who attack for absolutely no reason.
What?
She's unproblematic.
She doesn't even care.
No.
Yeah.
Good for her.
She's enjoying her dinner party.
She is.
Unbothered.
Unfucking bothered. Good for her. Love her. Yeah. I feel like, and we didn't see a lot of Brooke because this fucking series is 40 episodes long and...
Yeah, I feel like I met, like, maybe 20% of the people.
Yeah, we did. So, listen, we've been kind of hopping all over the place, but this show is kind of chaotic like that. So we're gonna go to when David sits down with Beck because they have, what is it, feedback day?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which is fucking stupid. So, anyways.
The premise of feedback day is swap for a day, like go out with like someone from another couple who's the opposite sex because it's titillating, and then they're gonna tell you what they think is wrong with your relationship.
An outside perspective, probably.
The whole, like, I just want you to know, we felt like the comments were vile, disgusting.
Look at her fucking face.
And,
But how do you...
very, like, mean and vicious.
But how do you know what were?
We've seen it
Her fucking face.
Did Juliet send them to Alissa?
She did.
How are you shocked? How are you shocked after everything?
Shocked? It would only be a matter of fucking time until they find out.
And once again, like, she can't even deny it. She just goes, how do you know what they were?
Yeah. Yeah. And not being like, I am so sorry. Because she...
But,
listen,
like, does she ever say sorry? Like, does she ever?
She says it, but I don't think she fucking means it, because she'll say sorry, and then she was like, well, it's fucking Gia's fault for doing all this.
Yeah, and like leading up to him like telling her that he's seen the text messages, she just tries to blow it off like something that's been blown out of proportion.
She also was the one that brought it up first, because before David went for this little talkie poo, so Alissa told him, listen, I want to talk about this with Gia first, because for whatever reason, I don't know. I can't remember why. You know, I feel like it's...
She just wanted to have the conversation on her own terms, I think.
Probably. Which I can understand and stuff like that. But then I kind of get, you know, it's harder for, I think, David, because it wasn't himself to bring it up, because he says, I'm not going to bring it up because I don't want to break my promise to my wife. But I feel like it's kind of hard not to talk about it when you're meeting with someone who, you know, said all those vile shit about you, bring it up. So I feel like I would probably be in this, I can get where Alyssa's coming from, and I'm very empathetic with that. I'm not an empath, but I am empathetic about that. But I can also understand David for talking about it.
Sorry, I don't mean to get emotional. But I kind of feel sorry for myself, because it's all coming down on me.
You did it!
You did it!
You did it!
It's all coming down on you because it's your fault.
Because you did it! Like,
yeah.
I just can't. This is just, it's so childish.
And then she cries because she has like that white woman tears.
Yes, and she's fully weaponizing them.
Yeah.
And
When
he's
Juliet
like
left
aghast.
the commitment ceremony, she sent Alissa and David all of the text messages.
David read them.
David and Alissa, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And
What
so,
did they say, obviously, because I don't even know what they said.
babe, I don't remember what they said.
Bullshit.
You're
Bullshit.
a liar.
Bullshit.
You're a liar. You don't
Bullshit.
remember calling another woman the C word like 12 times in a 4 text message span?
Also, ever since the first moment this came up at the dinner party, she's been scrolling back and checking that. Like, what? Like, she immediately that night went home and was like, "What exactly did I say? Fuck." Like,
yeah. That was a whole thing. That was basically scraping the surface of the Texageddon that has happened. But there's a rift between Gia and Beck. But after Gia was like having a rocky moment with fucking poor Scott.
Poor Scott.
They are now besties.
Because they're fucking liars and they're manipulators.
Yeah.
And they're just twin stars orbiting each other.
The thing I did not expect from this show was for the abusers to be 2 women.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Yeah.
Except for Tyson.
Except for Tyson. Thank God he wasn't there that long.
Sorry, I'm going to say it. They're acting like boys. Yeah. Gia and I have come together today because after last night's commitment ceremony, Gia and I both feel underappreciated by our husbands. We may have had beef in the past, but when it comes down to it, women need to support women.
Are Beck and Gia the friendship match we've been waiting for?
No.
Absolutely fucking not. They are literally the worst people on this fucking planet, and I cannot believe I'm saying this after doing Vanderpump Villa and seeing Marciano.
I still hate Marciano more, but
I do, but it's like
these two are they are vile, to use their word.
Yeah, Marciano, and then just right below these chicks.
Yeah.
They're like very, like get a close up on that. Get a close up. Like that. Like that. Okay. So, yeah, they are deaf BFFs. They're kikiing as the younger young people might say, the youngins. And so they're talking about how they're so much better than their fucking
So
husbands.
embarrassing.
At all. Today's relationships, I feel like we've both put our hearts on the line. We've said we love them.
And I feel like these men are not giving it back. And I'm sorry, I'm going to sit here and say it. Neither of them are that hot. Danny's not that hot. He looks like a frog. Scott's not that hot. He's
That's your
pointy
husband.
nose.
Yeah, sure.
Brother, why do you think that you're that hot? We've both told these men that we love them. Subpar men, right? We should be so
Subpar
lucky that you have a
men.
woman like me and a woman like Gia.
Listen,
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. A subpar man isn't gonna try and do all the things for you that both of these men tried to do.
Mhm. Yeah.
Even Danny, who you could tell was 1 foot in, 1 foot out the whole
Yeah.
entire time. But
Which-
when he was there, you could tell that he was at least trying.
Yeah.
Scott gives me like big galoot with a good heart
Yeah.
energy. Like
Yeah.
he gives me like, I'm 6'8", so I play football, but like I'm actually a teddy bear.
Rugby, because we're in Australia.
Oh, my bad. God
I'm
help
so
us.
sorry.
I know.
I'm so sorry we got the sport wrong.
I know. Well, sorry, I was thinking about like the all-American boy kind of.
The all-American boy?
All-American
All-American?
boy. But like that was
Yeah.
what he was giving me.
My
like,
toilet spins the right way, eh?
Yeah.
You fucking cunt.
he's like a golden retriever person.
Well, this is what poor Scott has to deal with.
I can't with this. This actually really upset me. This really upset me.
I'm going to the toilet. I have to pee.
Scott, you
have
will
to
be
pee,
reincarnated into a lotus flower in the next life
No, I
for
gotta
dealing
pee.
with this woman.
I want to go home.
Then just go, girl. Like,
Where is she?
no one's holding a gun to your head.
She's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, because I feel like he knows where I'm at, and I need him to say it first, to be honest.
You've known each other for
me, like, I don't know what it is. Like,
8
I
weeks.
don't know whether I'm
Mhm.
scared or it's fear. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's you should never force someone to say that they love you.
No.
But it's extra insane that it's only been 8 weeks.
I know. So this is so Scott delightingly, when they had their sort of feedback day with the other couples, he got paired with Stella. I feel like that was a balm for his soul because he's interacting with a woman who's not a bitch.
She's not belittling him.
No,
She's
no.
listening to him.
She even gifts him a little blue quartz.
Yeah.
As like a
Adorable.
little gift.
Mhm.
And I'm like, you know what? That's cute.
That is
Yeah.
cute.
That's cute.
None of the other ones brought gifts for their partner.
Yeah. It's not even her
But
partner.
I mean, their
yeah.
feedback partner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know? So he's like this.
We've had a great discussion, I think. Fingers crossed it goes the right way.
Oh
Gia.
my god.
And then she
Just
fucking
explain
leaves.
to us what's happening, Gia.
Yeah, she literally refused to go.
Yeah.
Despite agreeing to participate in the task,
Yeah.
there's been a shocking turn of events for Gia.
She like locks herself in a room.
In the bathroom.
Yeah, there's a lot of this show is people locking themselves in bathrooms.
Yeah.
Which says a lot about like how aggressive the producers are.
All you have to do is explain, he
I
just
don't
said,
have
and now they're
water.
filming the bottoms of her feet through the crack in the door.
With no surprise to anyone, Scott and Gia don't make it. Scott, I think you're moving on to something better.
Anything
Anything
is
would
better.
be better.
Anything is better.
Anything. My God. But Beck still thinks that there's something between her and I can't remember his fucking
Danny,
name.
the one
Danny,
who looks
thank
like
you.
a frog. The one from East London.
From like East London.
East London.
The man who has made me see a future for myself that I didn't see before. The man who makes me laugh, challenges me, and reminds me that love can grow in the most unexpected places.
Why
So
can't
today,
he stop blinking?
standing
Because he's
here,
anxious
I'm
about the
choosing
fact that
you,
he's about to dump her.
And I promise to choose you every day from here on out.
Look at his.
Because
He can't stop.
simply put, I love you.
Maybe he's allergies.
He's trying not to cry.
Aww.
That was the
Some
death
who are your
knell.
best
Yeah.
friends and some who are your lovers. Beck, I believe you're my soulmate as a friend, but I've come to realise there's doubt in my mind that if you want someone as a lover.
She's like looking over to check his speech.
Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so sorry to do this to you, but I can't be your husband anymore.
This is the first
Good.
time I've seen this, by the way, because I didn't watch the episode where they all got married or broke up.
It was, again, like, and she goes off into the woods and she, like, boo-hoo-hoos, like, really, really cries.
Good.
And even though she's, like, a mean, nasty person, I was like, I don't know. I still don't think that she deserves to feel that way.
Like, it is sad, you know, no one should feel heartbroken, but I think a lot of it comes from the consequences of her actions.
Oh, 100%.
Because when he saw her, like, act like that, he's like, that's a big fucking ick.
Yep.
Like, if I saw someone, or the idea of being with someone who actively decides to treat someone so shitty, but also goes behind my back and tell me that I'm mid, no, absolutely fucking not. I'm not putting up with that.
No.
So, this is a great example why divorce is amazing.
Divorce is amazing.
Divorce is amazing.
I can confirm.
Listen,
divorce is the best.
Divorce is the best.
Do you guys know that once no-fault divorce was legalized in the States, that the numbers of husbands being killed by poisoning dropped off sharply?
Yeah.
Because women were like, I can just leave.
Yeah, I can leave.
He doesn't have to leave me in a box. I can just leave.
Yeah, I know. Love it.
Isn't that great?
But I feel like we should start poisoning men again, so. We've strayed so far. I feel like we need to go back to our roots and start poisoning men.
They need a little bit of poisoning. Just
a little bit.
Maybe a couple drops of Visine.
Yeah, just
a couple.
A treat.
As a treat in Minecraft. YouTube. We're not inciting violence.
No,
in
no.
Minecraft.
No. Like, why is it spicy?
My spicy Visine.
All right, that has been Married at First Sight Australia. That was very painful, in my opinion, to watch. It's made me be like, wow, some women can be awful like men. So yeah, that's my final thoughts. I know I'm going backwards, so Ivy.
Oh my. What are my final thoughts? I didn't think that any reality show could have it in its arsenal to make me feel bad about a man like Scott.
Yeah.
But this show had me, like, I shed a tear. When he was crying about how he said that Gia had used him and strung him along and all this stuff, I could tell that his heart was really broken. My heart broke with him. I genuinely felt so sad and bad for him. Again, I don't think that he deserved that. Once again, like, I wonder, like, what compels a person to be on a show like this. Like, if I'm single, people out there, anyone, and I am gay. But if I was looking for someone in, like, a serious capacity, I can't imagine, like, wanting to parade my, like, deep emotional wounds, like, on television for potentially millions of people. Like, I would want to do that, like, with some privacy and, you know, quiet support from other people. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I think some people were really looking for love. Like, I think Rachel did really think that she was going to be able to find her husband there. And it made me sad that that wasn't how that played out.
No.
So, I don't know. I to use the verboten word, I do empathize with a lot of these people.
Yeah. But are you empathetic? Wait.
Or am I an empath?
Fuck.
Am I an empath? Choose not to answer. Yeah. I'll choose not to answer. Yeah. I plead the fifth on this one.
Yeah.
But I just it filled me with profound sadness. There was so much drama. There was so much, like, backbiting and people just, like, hurting each other on purpose.
Yep. And
I know that is what makes for good TV. Like, I was gooped and gagged through many of these episodes. But I don't know. Like, I just, every night after watching it, I went to bed and I just was like, I'm sad. Like, it just hurts me in my heart.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
I hated the show. I hated it. It was grueling to watch. Every episode was over an hour. Some of them were 95 minutes.
Yeah, that's a feature film.
That
is.
And
it was horrible. Like, I just hated it. I hated every minute of it. Every second, every minute of that show felt like a full TV episode.
Yeah, that was... I get that, like, our attention spans are getting shorter and shorter, but I feel like with a show like this could have been, like, 14 TikTok reels. And that should have been enough.
I feel like there was a little bit more content there than
yeah.
perhaps a goal.
Okay, 18.
It just didn't need to be 40 episodes long. It could have been like a normal, like 22-ish episodes.
Yeah, and even if they were an hour, like even if they were 22-hour-long episodes, but like each episode had so many of like, like from all these different angles. It's like, okay, I get it. We're all shocked. Yeah. You have conveyed to me that I'm shocked.
It's also like the sort of realm of like everyone saying nothing. But saying 10 million words and still say nothing. Like, it's just... Oh, my God. All right. I'm done with this show. I'm done with fucking Beck. I'm done with everyone except for... Do you want to say Philip and Stella? Congratulations.
Yeah.
You seemed like the most normal couple on there. Rachel, girl... You're going to find yourself a nice man.
Yeah.
You know, you've shown the masses that you're a very loving, funny, gorgeous, gorgeous woman.
Yeah. Very sweet.
Very sweet. You're probably going to find a nice man.
Yeah.
Steven, you fumbled.
Second greatest fumble of all time.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's crying in his mom's arms.
That's okay.
Oh, God. Maybe that's the woman for him.
Maybe.
That's what I'm
all right.
saying.
Let's wrap it up. Bye.
Bye.
Yo, it's Gorilla Central out there. Get the fuck up. Juice heads everywhere.
I don't think that he's good for you. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion! Are you kidding me?
I swear to God,
Stop.
don't be
What are you
throwing the
doing?
thing on me. I'll hurt you.
Welcome to BoobTube.
This has been a Haunted Mouse production. Cut that out.